Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so I did a video yesterday. Well, oh dear, I've bottled it. I don't know why I don't want to put it out there, but anyway, it was my mum's birthday yesterday. She'd had a couple of years ago, and she would have been 70. So I've explained to people recently, over the last few months, I've not really been able to get hold of my mum in the way that I was able to before. And I think that's because, well, there's a lot of things because, but obviously I've explained to you, or mentioned, you know, that just lately, the more I find out, the more I believe I know. There's always something else, there's a different level. The video was quite emotional at the beginning. You get Freddie in my spirit guide, you get my mum, I mention, you get even my nanny, but you also get a lot about ascending and the reality as well. So some of you just aren't ready for it, okay? You're not ready for it, and some of you are. So, I don't know, let's have a look. Because I am going to do a Trump video right now, okay, with Harry and Meghan. So just bear with me, because the next few cards will determine whether I put this video up or not. Because obviously it's mixed with a bit of emotion, and then there's confusion, and then there's something else. And oh my God, it's just mind blowing as well. So, why do I feel so hesitant to put this video up? Because I'm afraid. Yeah, look at that, I'm transforming. Don't deny yourself the temptation to flourish. So whereas I'm worried that other people, I'm not worried that you'll think I'm a crackpot, because we already know that. It's about upsetting people. You know, if you've got fixed and firm beliefs in God, the spirit world, all the incarnation stuff, you know, different areas, then I don't know, this is going to wake you up maybe a little bit. So should I put it up? Oh, it means I'll get a load of flack. Are you telling me the video's a lie? It's about celebration. So, you know, should I put it up? Well, people won't be in favour of it at all. That was a no, that. Let's celebrate. How accurate was the video that I did on Ascension yesterday? Past into the future. How accurate? I'd say goddamn accurate, actually. Okay, so you've got people in the past that are catching on. You've got people in the present who are going to give it food for thought. And then there's other people in their future as well. So there's already a lot of us who are brave enough, I would say, to go into this area, especially as a psychic, because, you know, for years, how many years I've been doing this? What, 15? So, Jesus Christ, 36 years. And I've always believed in the spirit world, you know, and I still do. So don't get me wrong, I still do. I just think they're different, that's all, as well. So, yeah, my stuff is things that I predict are going to come up in the future. And it is important for you, because we've got Ascension rules coming up as well. And I say rules, you know, you've got an opportunity to wake up and ascend. What do I mean by that? Well, it means look at the video and just see if it can make any little sense in your life, and then go from there and build on it. It's like a tool, you know, to start looking and seeing things as they are, actually. Is my audience... How will my audience feel if I put this video up? And the reason I'm doing this right now is because I go into it as well. The observer effect is real, okay? It's real, apart from the fly that I mentioned, okay? I think I must have put fly spray in the air or something. But anyway, yeah, so how will they feel? Yeah, that I've lost my mind and that I need a doctor, okay? That I've lost my mind and need a doctor. Oh dear. So again, people not in favour, not in favour. Worried I'm going to be ill. But also about what happens after a funeral. I knew there was a reason why I felt uncomfortable going to share it. Should I share it? Should I put that video up online today? Yes or no? Vote in the card universe. Your decision is final. No. Disagree. Don't put it up. Don't put it up. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. Okay. Go back to the drawing board on that one then. So I did have a feeling. Okay. As well. So maybe I should break it down into 3 parts. In the future. So maybe not now, it's saying not now. No, in the future could be 2 days time, you know, if I have a light bulb moment, or indeed when I listen to the video back and take the best of it, you know, the 4 of Cups, making the best of a bad situation. So, you know, taking the best of it, you know, the parts you think are good and beneficial to others. Okay then, so that was that. So that explains my absence yesterday. I really was working for you, but at last minute I just got the heebie-jeebies. Okay, so let's go to Trump then. Now I've done this on the Trump video because it was important for me to get this message out. So now we're going to look at is Trump closing in on Meghan and Harry? Is Trump closing in on Meghan and Harry? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I think their friends are crawling out their woodwork. Okay, so there's a celebration coming here. Harry's visa records on hold and being withheld due to an FBI investigation. There you go. Don't overthink things. Take the best parts of it. So we just mentioned the 4 of Cups. So what they're doing is, oh, there's a mess. So we're trying to focus on the best parts about it. A 3 and a 4. A 3 and a 4. What would that mean? I'm getting 3 4s. Third of April. No. Is it a date? Yes. Okay, so is it the 3rd month and the 4th day? No, it's a date 3 and 4. Well, we haven't got 34 days in a year, a month. 3 and 4. I don't know. The universe knows what it's saying. 3 and 4. These are dates, okay? These are dates for information being released. A party of 3. And 4 unhappy people. What does that mean anyway? Time to shine, time to shine. Okay, so I kind of feel like a woman here who knows what she's doing as well. Is around all this. If she's going to shine, she can bring out further information. Is this a YouTuber? Oh, It's social media. Yes, it is. But double check the details. Double check the details. So you've got appointments, social media, colleges, universities, apprenticeships. So the colleges can be like an organisation meant to teach you something, but it's actually corrupt. I've also got spying as well. Why would Trump be holding back? That's an enemy as well, by the way. That's a sworn enemy. Why would Trump be holding back on Harry's visa records? So a leap of faith is, it could be wanting to give Harry the benefit of the doubt. It's also there something, you know, that has to be done differently and in a different way. So there's rules here, a chain of events. And I think that's what that's saying. There's a change of events and a woman, and then all these appointments. She's going to be all over social media. She's probably in it. Is this to do with... it doesn't make sense to me. So I don't really know what I'm talking about right now. I don't know what I'm alluding to. What is the situation between Harry and Trump? Oh dear. Oh dear. So this is about hidden enemies as well. We've got enemy there. Not covert operations as well. This is about Harry trying to take people down. Not just Harry, I'm getting a few. Hidden not for long. Well, it'll come out. It'll come out. So is this to do with all the digital censorship and, you know, the pots of money and people involved? Is that right? No, it's even worse. Disagree. It's not that at all. What's the unspeakable acts? This is some like dirty secret kind of feel, you know, a secret that makes you feel ashamed or embarrassed as well. Shit, I don't know what the question was. Anyway, it creates money, confirmation of whatever I just said. He'll come back to me. Is it to do with money? It's about temptation. Right, a few years ago, I said the FBI were in the midst of all this bollocks about people breaking in and crossing the garden and trespassing and whatever else. The FBI went in around that time. What did they want from Harry and Meghan? Did they want them to spy? No, they went there to reassure him of something, okay? Reassure him. And I got that before. I only remember readings when they're prompted. And sometimes I don't remember them at all. I've only got so much room in my brain for psychic memories. So, you know, it always has to be triggered and then it'll come out. Have Harry and Meghan been working for the FBI? Absolutely. Absolutely, and they're sticking with it. Maybe there's the FBI. They seem to be on side. What did the FBI want Harry and Meghan to do? They had to give something for a return on something, okay? So, I'm going lack of interest, no immediate success, no longer of use. Well, that would have been Harry and Meghan being told, you know, if you don't do this, you're no longer of use. What did the FBI have on Harry and Meghan? Now, they wouldn't step in to assist them or help them in any way. But also that they wouldn't stop him. Is that right, Universe? The FBI said they wouldn't stop him. So it's as if Harry and Meghan go over there. They've already got a plan before then. They've spoken with Hillary Clinton. You've got the FBI involved, you know. Harry, I will say, doesn't know too much about the FBI. And I can tell you now, his face expressions are exactly real. He cannot control himself. He cannot smile like Meghan does, you know, with a permanent tattooed grin. He can't do that. He lets his emotions go out, whether it's stroppy walks, whether it's a stroppy face, whether it's a look. You know, he just cannot stop this. Did the FBI end their relationship with Harry at that point where I saw him a couple of years ago? Absolutely, you know, get on with your family and this, that and the other. So whatever they was there for, and let's say it was to do with the elections and everything, and your network of censorship, I'm just getting that a couple of years ago, Harry and Meghan was cut free from something, so maybe protection as well. We can't protect you. What did the FBI... prior to this conversation, one with Harry and Meghan, they was cut loose. What did the FBI want from Harry and Meghan originally? To follow the money. I think that's Archwell. Is that Archwell? Yes, I know, Universe won't turn the card. Yes. So did they want Harry and Meghan to funnel money and launder money? They wanted information. Do you know what? That Knight of Cups I always see with Meghan, I've seen it right the way through. It's always there with her, and especially where demise or endings are concerned, or RIP, you know, always there, somebody who was supposed to be helping them. So they wanted, you know, information. They wanted a chat. They wanted copies of letters and emails from this charity of theirs. But did the FBI see Harry as a criminal? Or breaking the law? Yes or no? What's on the card? No. So Harry doesn't really have a clue. Do they see Meghan as a criminal? Or wrongdoing? I didn't say yes or no, did I? Oh, she's broken the law. How did so was Meghan always so did Meghan work with the FBI prior to marrying Harry? No. No, not as such. So I wonder if Harry was depressed at some sort. Well, normally he is, isn't he? But I'm thinking around this visit, he's getting battered with, you know, these fake trespasses, thanks to Meghan playing on him. And I'm not feeling sorry for the guy at all. He's stupid. He's had his warnings. He's seen everything on the internet. Yet he chose to believe his, you know, silent, smiling assassin. So he deserves all he gets. He had his warnings. He didn't wake up because he didn't want to wake up. He didn't see through her because he didn't want to see through her. Now, she was with another group, which was out of their hands. Is this about money laundering? Absolutely. Absolutely. So what they do is they catch you with something. They know you're with. They come in and fake consent. Does the FBI, you know, just want to check that everything's okay? But while we're here, can I ask a few questions about people? Well, did Meghan leak information to further herself with the FBI about other organisations? Absolutely she would. She'd sell out anyway. Yeah, look at that, the enemy. Picking out the enemies. So, you know, Meghan's just a pawn, but she was closer to the inside group. In fact, she seems to have alleged herself with quite a few number of people that are now starting to be investigated. And, well, you know, common enemies. What kind of stress did this cause on the marriage? It made him stronger, okay, and also the royal family was made fully aware of this as well, and that will have come from Harry and Meghan themselves. Links to an organisation, a government as well. They're all involved. They're all involved. The royal family, the UK government, the Biden regime government, you know, the FBI. Let's ask. Was Meghan acting for the good of her country? Past into the future. So we're getting stuff in the past coming out. Then I feel like there was a break and then we feel like we're back on again. She thought so. She thought so, but it was all about her past. Was what motivated Meghan to get into all these censorship routes? Was it personal? Or was it something else? It was personal, okay. Oh, is it all about the surrogacy? No. It's as if this man didn't want to know. So I got that this morning when I asked about my video, and I put what would be the response, and it goes, this man will humiliate you, will profit from you. Head of corporation, not revealed as well. A take the piss kind of scenario. Well, that to me was YouTube, you know, and the algorithm putting me down because I ain't been posting as much the last week. And I kind of feel like that's the same thing, that Meghan didn't want to be out of something. She needed to be in with it because she didn't want passing down. So this is about status for her as well. So we know Harry's desperate for his RPP status, and it's not about fancy cars. That's too obvious. Whenever they put shit in the paper, okay, it's not that reason. The reason is because of their legal. Does Trump intend to prosecute Meghan Markle? Well, he wants a meeting. He wants a meeting. Probably wants a discussion as well about, and I mean, it won't be Trump that sits down with her. It'll be wanting to know what's gone on, how many people you met, when you met them. Spies. Is Meghan an informant now for the FBI? Yes or no? What's in the card? She's an informant. Does she work for him? Yes or no? No. So she's an informant, so she's involved with him and giving information. How about Harry? Feckless Harry. Is he an informant? Yes or no for the FBI? Yes or no? No. So he probably doesn't have a clue what's going on, you know. But then again, I mean, you know, he's not the brightest of people. But I tell you what, when he wants to get on a private jet and borrow one, he can do that. When he wants to come to the UK, he can do that. When he wants to respond on an interview and slag off everybody and attack people, he can do that as well. So I found it strange that he's not actually truly 100% in it like Meghan is. How do the FBI feel about Meghan and information she has? She's going to become a bit of a problem, and I told you before, so the night of cuts, it's probably the FBI that ends up taking her out. You know, she thinks she's doing real well with them, revealing secrets and information as well. She's singing like a canary. Is Meghan Markle singing like a canary? She wants out. She wants out. She wants out of a deal. She wants out. That's all I can say. She wants out. She'll do anything to get out of this mess. But she knew what she was doing. Actually, did she know what she was doing right from the off? Yeah, because it was all planned. Queen of Pentacles. Is the Queen of Pentacles Daria? No. Is it Hillary Clinton? Yes or no? What's on the card? No. I've got someone with red hair. I also feel like a dark lady. Who's the Queen of Pentacles, please? This will take some time. So this is probably a woman who worked for Meghan as well. I'm getting this will take some time. So you're looking at weeks or a couple of months here. This woman comes out of the woodwork. What does the Queen of Pentacles know about Meghan Markle? These two are the same, so they've worked together, okay? She's tried telling her, you know, Meghan, don't do this or don't do that, or, you know, be wary of this kind of warnings, because Meghan just doesn't want to hear it, neither. So I'm getting a woman involved here, definitely involvement. It's like she was warned. Is Hillary Clinton in this? No, I don't think so. No, I knew that before I turned the card. Is it Oprah? No. It's going to be some woman in one of these organisations. What is happening with all the censorship business right now? Whoa, was that awful guy? Oh, I can't stand him. His energy is cocky, arrogant, and really dismissive as well. Jesus. No, that's not him. No, that's not him. Okay, freaking hell, freaking hell. So he's in the States trying... He's from the UK. He's from the UK. That's what I get. He's from the UK. I don't know. I think he's at the top of summer and somebody tried to take his visa away. Do you know what I mean, universe, if I'm telling you that? Yes or no? Yes, okay. Is this about him? Or does it involve him? So he's not to be relied on. So he's not a witness. That's what I'm getting. He's not a witness. So if he's not a witness, he's in trouble. Has Meghan Markle got emails and messages from this guy? And so has the royal family and the government. Did King Charles knowingly allow Harry and Meghan to go off to the other side of the world to screw up free speech and censorship? No. But obviously, the royal family know, the security services all know, the MI5, MI6, you got FBI, even your CIA. And I actually do believe that Doria would have been some kind of CIA. I don't care whether she was a cleaner for some of where people stayed and booked their places, but somehow she was, and I think that's also to do with her missing time. And I know a lot of people think she's been to prison, and that could well be right, but she's still got the CIA attachment to it. Is this the reason, universe, that Harry is so goddamn adamant because his dad can't protect him? Is this why Harry wants his RPP status so much? No. It's more to do with what it says on his visa. or in those documents, okay, in those documents. Will Meghan be charged with money laundering? Look at that, no longer in favour. Does Meghan hold dangerous information that would threaten her life? Oh, what she's going to say is not the truth. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Knight of Cups, but this time it's reversed. I would say so. I would definitely say so. You see, right now, she still thinks she's cocky and this, that and the other. I don't know what happens, whether she has to go and testify or what, you know, because all this will come out, okay? There's no... She's going to be called to give evidence. There's no doubt about that. Now, whether it takes 3 months, 2 months, whatever, I can safely say by the end of the year, this isn't been a very good year for Harry and Meghan. Let's just check how will Harry and Meghan feel about this year at the end of it. They'll be exposed for taking their lead on something. Send thoughts to your source, you know, giving messages as well. This is to do with messages you've got on the emails and everything. So in the emails, it's already an accomplice state, an admission of guilt. But they will feel they're in a lot stronger position. Well, court cases don't just happen like that, do they? They can take a year or two, even when arrests are involved. Or a sting or an operation bringing down, it can take a couple of years. Has Harry or Meghan ever been responsible for somebody's death? Not directly, no, not directly at all. So it could be argued that in the space of social media, your platforms, your censorship groups, your bullying, and then obviously somebody taking their own life, that could happen or have happened, but then is not directly attributed to these two. You've also got about the Sussex Squad and the demonetisation and the absolute hounding of said YouTubers, you know, that have been pursuing this. I tell you what, when that list, I don't know if you remember, but when that list came out, I think it was somebody called Sue on a channel, and my name was on that list, but it wasn't on the lists beforehand that I'd seen, so I didn't know whether mine had just been added to it, but I think I was the only psychic, you know, on there, and I'd only been going about 9 months, 12 months, so it shocked me, and I tell you what, it scared me as well. I won't make no bones about that, you know. It's alright us talking about something and me talking about somebody else, and then when somebody starts talking about me, oh, I don't like it, you know. So, yeah, I am a bit of a hypocrite in that way. I'm not even going to try and make excuses for it, neither. It's like when you say something about one of your friends or one of your family, and then they say something about you. You don't like it and take umbrage, you know. We have to see that what we're dishing out will get back at some point. So never mind the FBI. What about the companies involved? How will they feel about Meghan when the law steps in? Well, they'll all drop each other. Some of them will. Most of them will go their own separate ways while they wait to get dealt with. But I'm also getting Meghan won't be taking any calls. Normally she's always on the phone wanting to catch up, gossip, see what's going on, you know, create more jobs for herself. Can I do this? How can I get involved? How can me and Harry help? Huh? Yeah, it's as if she blanks him. Will she blank him? Of course she will. She's going to talk shite and lies about him as well to save herself. Yeah, look at that. She don't do anything. Wiretapped as well. Has Meghan ever been wiretapped? Absolutely. Absolutely. So if Meghan's fighting against all this, well, it's only because she's turned, okay? She was definitely into it. She wasn't there to infiltrate, or was she? Did the FBI employ Meghan to move abroad, ruin the royal family, and spy on censorship? She moved over there to work for the FBI. You know, we're not getting anywhere, Meghan. You know, we ain't got anywhere. You have to get this, you have to get that, you have to get the other. Maybe that's why she feels untouchable. So does Meghan feel untouchable because of her involvement with the FBI as an informant? Two separate issues and turn and walk away. So she left the royal family because of Archie. She fell out with all the family, especially in her pregnancy, because she didn't want anybody close by going, oh, look at that bump. Oh, can I touch your bump? Oh, can I do this? She absolutely took herself out of it as well. That's why she travelled to America. I don't know whether it was 12, 15, 20 times. But she was always going somewhere and then always too tired to deal with somebody when she got back. Didn't want the royal doctor, okay? So that is definitely one of them. And the other one is about the FBI. How do the FBI see Meghan now? She needs to keep her mouth shut. She needs to keep her mouth shut. In fact, how do they feel about her? Well, that there's information there that should never be coming out, but it does. They don't want the fact that she was an informant. Is that right? Do the FBI want to hide the fact that Meghan was indeed an informant for them in the beginning? Stress, pressure, unclear, don't decide yet. Right, so there's something off a little bit there. She only becomes an informant halfway through. Does Meghan become an informant at the later stage of her? Did Meghan? Well, I can't get the question. Right, so was Meghan, did Meghan change to informant partway through this process? Destructive and angry, destructive and angry. Is Hillary Clinton involved in this? I know it is, I know it is, I know it is. Was it Michelle Obama? No. Okay, was it Mrs. Biden? No. I don't know who this woman is then. I think she's in the Senate. Is this something to do with Archwell? Can't stop now, can't stop now. So halfway through. Who's that guy? James Holt. Is James Holt a spy for FBI? Can call the doctor, yeah, call the doctor. What would that be about? Oh, he was there to keep an eye on Harry. Was he there to keep an eye on Harry? Yeah, to make sure he didn't get stuck in the middle of things. So I've had that before with James Holt. Was James Holt laundering money as well? Right, so it happened, but it didn't happen that way. So knowledge, he must have permission or something. Whenever I've got James Holt, I've got him working from the royal family to try and prevent something, because when Meghan gets something into her head, it's going to happen, whether it's right or wrong, legal or not legal. How does the royal family feel about James Holt and his handling of affairs where Harry's concerned? So it's not totally over for James Holt with Harry. I think we've seen a couple of times recently that, you know, he'll go. He's gone into the Liberal Democrats as well. Yeah, Liberal Democrats. That's what they are. Do the royal family want James Holt back in the fold? No. And this is why the king won't go to Invictus or even get involved and support Invictus, because the king knows what a goddamn mess everything is. African backs, centre barley, you know, scrutiny with Invictus, not being able to get the money. And all this is not about external forces. It's about these two individuals and what they dish out and give to people, which is mainly a hard time. How does James Holt, what dealings has he had with the FBI? Look, you've got the Fool again. Reversed. Don't act appearance, not what it seems. So, you know, I'm looking at James Holt, and if I'm thinking, oh, well, he's a bit of a crook, or, you know, he's a caretaker for Harry, I'm going, not exactly like that at all. Is James Holt working for the FBI? What they think could happen. There's a bit of a panic here. He left because what he thinks could happen. So, like with the FBI involvement and this, that and the other. Did James Holt knowingly or unknowingly break the law? Probably why he's moved on. had to balance their books, and then you've got a shroud of secrecy, so money pots coming in, not understanding why or knowing why. Well, if you're an accountant, mate, you should be up on all that. You should know exactly what's going on. Freaking hell, if I have an odd amount that goes into my bank account, my solicitor's straight on the phone going, what's that for? Where did that come from? You know, I paid out my mum's funeral expenses, and there was like, what's that from, you know? And James Holt knows his stuff as well. But let me ask, is James Holt an innocent bystander in this? Same with Meghan and Harry, so it's as if like they take the best from a bad situation. Well, I can give you this information if you overlook this. Because a lot of the times it's questioning, you know, you're an accountant, why didn't you check where this money was coming from? Why didn't you? You know, if Amy Miller said he's a number cruncher and that's it. But in actual fact, he wasn't. He was a caretaker for Harry. Did James Holt jump ship because of he knew an investigation was going to go on? Of course he did. And he was paid handsomely to do so as well. He thought by leaving, and he's not in the equation, that things would get better. But will it? Absolutely not. Nope. He thinks he's got away with it, and then right at the last minute, they want a word with him. There is somebody that is, you know, the top of all these censorship things, whether you call them NGOs or, you know, crackpots, criminals, crooks, you know. I mean, somewhere at the bottom of this, people have taken their own lives, definitely. And also, some would have been taken out as well. Right, well, let's sum it up. What do the FBI want from Harry right now? Harry sees the world very differently to... Right, so what's happened is Harry thinks he's fighting this cause, okay, and being a hero, and genuinely believes that's the reason and motivation. Maybe he's not aware enough to know that actually this is what he wants to believe, then is actually taking place. So he needs his mind changing on something, and he also needs to see the point of view of others and from other people's perspectives, you know. So it's like really trying to talk some sense into Harry. And what will be the outcome for Harry regarding this? He feels there's too much involved, you know. His ego says, don't step down, you know, don't walk away, don't give the impression that you don't support what they're doing as well. So he feels like he can't get out of it, you know, he can't walk away. But it's his ego at this time that is stopping him removing himself from a very, very damaging situation. So I think his world's going to be turned upside down. I also believe that it won't be the visa and the drug taking that gets him, you know, threatened to be kicked out. It'll be this. What does Meghan? What does the FBI want from Meghan right now? A list. a list. So they want, again, I've got a woman with red hair here who is very powerful and knows what she's doing. So it's to continue. They want her to continue. They want Harry to see things differently and her to continue. Why would they want her to continue? Because she knows the contacts, you know, the people involved. She knows what legal trouble she's in. They're trying to get this wrapped up before the next trench of information coming out. So I do feel like they're in a bit of a hurry for this. It's like it's all coming in from different areas, all building up a beautiful picture. And these two idiots are right in it. What will be the outcome for Meghan regarding this? They want her to testify. He don't want to testify. That's what it is. Yes, look at that. They want them to go on and tell them how everything works as well. Oh my God. And about refunds and about money. So it's like how you would send off a payment and then get partial back. That's it. It's not just money. The money is the trail. But, oh my God. Why will Meghan agree to testify? Because it makes her look good. Why? To save herself, look. To save herself. To try and save herself. She'll get blackmailed into it. Bullied into it and all. You know, she'll be angry, but she'll have to come around. And this is where Harry's attitude is. He needs to come around and sort this and see this and support his missus to do it, okay? He has to persuade her to do it because they both know that they're in trouble. Now, so if that's the case and she's needing to testify in front of everybody, which would be absolutely humiliating as well. I mean, you know, it's just scandal after scandal, isn't it? Kiddie, surrogate. How she met Harry, a lie. How she did this, a lie. The censorship, a lie. The Archwell, a lie. The 250 grand to Bardens, a lie. You know, they're in it up to their necks. So has Harry made the king aware of where things are at the moment? Absolutely, you know, he thinks he'll be there to try and support them. Hang on a minute, you're two clowns of, again. This is why he's letting them align themselves with the royal family. Is this why the king is allowing them an association? So we're seeing in the future, okay, so King Charles wants a future of reconciliation, whatever. However, he's not going to be able to get involved until all this money laundering sorted. Does the king know the truth of what's going on with Harry? Absolutely. He was a bit shocked at first, but that's why he was making the announcement. That's probably why they was going there. Did Harry and Meghan visit the king because of the FBI? Yeah, because they effed up, and that's exactly what Harry will say. I can't believe it, Papa. I've royally effed up. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. What will the king do about it? Well, because I don't like him at the moment. I don't at all. This Christianity thing is blowing my goddamn mind. How did the king feel when he learned of all this? What a utter humiliation. Yeah, a lot of people are going to suffer as well. Couldn't have come at a worse time, King Charles says. And yeah, it all goes quiet over there just for a little bit. But he can't prevent any suffering on Harry and Meghan's part neither. I don't think he'd like it, but there's not a lot he can do about it. This is so serious, and it goes right to the top, to Trump as well. That, I don't know, let's see, how does the Trump feel about their king right now? Is you know, the best thing Harry could do is crawl back over here. All he sees is, you know, Harry whining about his security, Harry whining that he can't, you know, travel safely, Harry whining this, his overblown self and ego, you know, just drop out and see what happens. I don't know. Is Trump considering dropping charges on Harry? Well, yeah, because he feels for the king. You know, with his cancer that he's recovering from quite nicely. How does Trump see Meghan then in this? Does he want to prosecute her or not? They're not doing anything yet. It all depends on what comes ahead with Meghan. If she cooperates or is cooperating as well. How does Meghan feel at the moment regarding this situation? Well, basically, it's put she won't let you know this, but it's actually put a spanner in the works for everything. So any future plans she was going to go on actually depend on the outcome of this. So it is a problem. It is a problem. Will Meghan Markle be charged with any crime? Absolutely, absolutely. And I told you before, I've always, right from day one of reading for that woman, she's been afraid of going to prison. Well, that's probably because she's done wrong things. I mean, well, not so much now, but, you know, I've got a brother in the clink, and every time I think of him, I only realise that you can cross a fine line to end up, you know, being locked up. So mine's more prompted. Hers is coming with a deep-seated knowledge that, you know, she does risk prison. Yeah, she's going to get charged. I'm not sure about Harry. Does Trump believe Harry is innocent and stupid in all this? Yes. Does Trump believe that Meghan is innocent and stupid in all this? No. Love it, love it, love it. So Harry gets off, Meghan doesn't. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. As for the other video, I think I'll do it in, you know, 3 separate subjects as well. Yeah, I'll do that. Card said don't put it up. I'm not going to put it up. Okay, guys, that's it from me. Bye now. Bye-bye.